insult as time. Will we fight for the rest of our lives? When all is said and all is done, we'll rise up as champions. We won't let time control our fate. To live like it's our last day. We'll rise up as champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, Warhorse.
Crosshairs! Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's the night. Tonight, we step in the ring with a guy like Matthew Taylor and Thomas the Brute. You got lucky. You took the titles from us in a clean victory. But tonight's the only night we have, Bruiser. Because if we lose tonight, we don't get the tag as long as you're champions. So tonight, Pat the Bruiser, Crosshairs Kelly, we're going to show you why we are the longest reigning OCW Tag Team
Longest
Champions.
reigning!
Tonight, we end your reign.
Hoss!
But I can't wait for next year.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. It will be for the OCW Tag Team Championship. Now, in this contest, if the challengers are unsuccessful here tonight,
Good evening,
they
gentlemen.
will not be allowed to challenge.
Good evening to you too, sir.
As long as the current champions reign.
We're being joined by the OCW General Manager, Glenn Lane, who just made a bombshell of an announcement for our first show of 2022. First off, now we know the name is Dead or Alive, and that sounds ominous enough. But a steel cage match between Ron Mathis and Derek Dillinger, that's going to be huge.
Yeah, you know, I signed a 2-year extension, so I got to stay, you know, it's got to be bigger and better, right? So why not start that off?
Absolutely.
These are two superstars here, fellas. We are in for one hell of a match here.
For all intents and purposes, this is Warhorse's last chance.
Yeah.
It is loud in the Chaparrals Event Center tonight, guys.
Man, this crowd is packed. What do you think about? I think about 150. Maybe more.
Maybe
Holy
more.
crap! They're all the way back against the wall. Yeah. Good crowd. Good crowd.
And hey, January 8th, you can be part of this crowd. Come on down.
Oh yeah.
2418 South Arlington Road here in Akron.
But we'll defer now to the Tag Team Champions ring introduction.
And their opponents. First weighing in at 32 stone, wrestling out of the mid-card, here is Lord Thomas the Brute. And his tag team partner, weighing in at 203 pounds, wrestling out of the Bible Belt, he is the Guiding Light, Matthew Taylor. Together they are your reigning and defending OCW Tag Team Champions.
Lord Thomas the Brute and the Guiding Light Matthew Taylor, the OCW Tag Team Champions for 63 days, winning those championships against their challengers tonight. Warhorse breaking their 770-day reign.
And in one fell swoop tonight, if they can pin or submit Warhorse, that's it. Warhorse is no longer a factor or a problem for them because they don't get a title opportunity as long as Taylor and Brute are champions. That is a huge, huge stipulation to add to this match.
Absolutely, and they agreed to it. So they know what they're up against, and they weren't. Oh, there we go.
I think they definitely know what they're up against. Jumping the bell here and just throwing hands. Taylor to the outside. Brute actually manhandled by Pat the Bruiser.
Right here in front of us.
The bell has not sounded. This match not official yet. Ref Josh has lost all control. Man, oh man, a chop over here in front of us against that steel ring post. Chop on the right side as well. Warhorse knows what they have to do to stop the Brute and Matt Taylor. And now a 2-on-1 on Lord Thomas the Brute. But Matthew Taylor fires back with those devastating kicks. A shot to the side of the head, and I don't think he got all of that. Oh, he got all of that, though. Taylor just trying to find a higher ground. Man, oh man, if he'd have made contact.
Oh, the Brute into the ring post.
Brute almost ran through Warhorse and then ran into the ring post, which shifted the ring about 3 inches to the right. Taylor in trouble in the corner. We need one member of each team in the ring to get this match started. As of now, still not official. Big kick to the midsection there by Crosshairs Kelly. And just thrown like a cannonball.
Speaking of cannonball.
A bit pirate-like tonight, our Warhorse. I have no idea why Matthew Taylor's smiling. He is in grave danger here. And both men go tumbling after that low bridge.
Oh, going high.
Taylor!
There goes Taylor!
Suicide! Oh
But he
my
got
God!
caught.
This is not going to be good for anybody. Oh my God! Holy Jesus!
Up and over the barricade here at ringside.
Crosshairs Kelly has just, and Pat
And
the
the-
Bruiser have just deposited the Guiding Light Matthew Taylor into the OCW faithful. And it's essentially a 2-on-1 handicap match now that still has not officially started.
I was going to say, guys, bell hasn't even rang yet. We can't get order in here.
This is chaos. Nice step up insecurity by Crosshairs Kelly. Pat the Bruiser pulls up with a beautiful back suplex. The bell rings and here we go. 1, 2, it's over. My God, that was close. An intelligent design on the plan. It almost worked for Warhorse.
But how was that fair? He was already in a pinning combination when they rang the bell.
I think you could say the same thing to Chuck the Truck Morris and he would have the same argument.
No, I mean, no rules were broken, right?
The match hadn't started.
Hasn't
so
started.
Man, oh man, this 2-on-1 against Lord Thomas the Brute. This might be the most intelligent attack strategy we've ever seen against the Brute. Taylor somehow finding his way back. His super kick connects to Pat the Bruiser. Crosshairs open over, he went.
Oh, the running knee for Matthew Taylor
Discus clothesline in the ring by Lord Thomas the Brute.
to retain the championship.
First cover by Brute, and it's a kick out of 2 by Pat the Bruiser. There is a lot of meat in the ring right now.
Man, you ain't kidding.
And considering what happened to the ring earlier, I'm really glad we reinforced it for this match.
Absolutely.
Big elbow connects to the back of the challenger, Pat the Bruiser.
Tag made to Matthew Taylor.
What is going through the mind of Taylor? Oh, it's a boot going through the face of Pat the Bruiser. Is that a wise strategy, though, guys? Attacking the midsection in such a... I have to stop myself. Matthew Taylor just kissed Pat the Bruiser.
But to answer your question, Paul, yes, that's a great strategy. If the man can't breathe because of those ribs, he can't fight.
I understand that, but maybe not do it so disrespectfully. That kick to the ribs was kind of... There was definitely some disrespect intended there. Crosshairs Kelly not doing Bruiser any favors here as he needs to get back in the corner.
He's doing a heck of a job.
Cover. Wait, Brute.
The Brute in the ropes.
Yeah, Brute was underneath the bottom rope. That is not legal for a pin or submission. Pins and submissions have to happen between the ropes, as we all know. Oh, come on. Of all the people who needs to rake an eye, Lord Thomas the Brute does not need to be raking eyes.
Oh,
What a collision that
like
was.
2 Mack trucks. Holy moly.
Jesus. Both men down. Crosshairs trying to rally the faithful. Matthew Taylor reaching for the tag as well. Tag on both sides.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Crosshairs with a big clothesline. And then just shoving down the man. Nobody home on the boot. Super kick connects to the midsection. More of a thrust kick in this case. Looked like a brainbuster cover. And
Brute right there, though.
my God, he flew. A man that size should not have that kind of agility. Cheap shot there, you might say. But the desperation for Warhorse. This is it. One and done.
Nobody home for that kick, though.
Tag. Here comes the Brute. I mean, not to make it a sports terminology, but this is almost like a Game 7 for Warhorse. If they lose, that's it.
Oh.
To retain the championship.
Does he have enough? No. And you have to imagine that that Game 7 mentality is what's driving Warhorse here. They have been very aggressive throughout this match and before the bell even sounded.
Well, it's been from the start, right? I mean, they haven't let up since the start.
Brute trying to agitate the faithful, and I don't know that that's a great idea with how many we have here tonight. Crosshairs just trying to throw, look like palm strikes to the midsection. Crosshairs so disoriented, he almost tried to tag Matt Taylor. Matthew Taylor to the top rope. We've seen this before, that
Gonna fly.
double stomp. Ever since adopting the gospel of the light, Matthew Taylor has been a completely different person, but a successful person.
Yep. Holding the OCW Heavyweight Championship and Tag Team Championships. In
Hold on to that. We've got a cover. Didn't look like Taylor could get the right leg hooked, and that might have cost him that extra.
Speaking of championships, the Guiding Light Matthew Taylor has been in a championship match at every Thanksgiving special that we've had.
That is
Pretty
amazing.
impressive. Pretty impressive. Well, I mean, look what he put beside him too.
Off
You
that
know,
counter roll, he got a 2 count, did. Crosshairs, oh man, what a bruise.
Lord Thomas the Brute wasn't messing around, you know, until he got the tag titles. I mean, he was running through everybody, right?
Absolutely, and going back to that about Matthew Taylor, you could almost call him Mr. Thanksgiving at this point.
Right.
Big splash from the Brute to retain the championship.
Looked like Crosshairs was able to get the bottom rope just in time.
They're gonna get his hands stomped on for his troubles.
Brute gonna make sure that doesn't happen again. Crosshairs might have trouble picking up the turkey leg at Thanksgiving dinner.
But this is smart from Brute and Taylor. Cutting the ring off, keeping Crosshairs in that corner.
And you know Bruiser wants to get back in there. He is just chomping at the bit over in the corner here, trying to get some way to get Warhorse back on the offensive here.
You know, they usually say you try to cut the ring in half. Taylor and Brute managing to cut the ring into like a quarter.
Yeah, it has been very difficult for Crosshairs to get out of that side of the ring. As no sooner did we say that, right back into the corner, and those shots with the shoulder, those thrusts to the midsection. And Bruiser again, Warhorse needs to be careful here. pinfall submission, yes, but a disqualification could also cost them future tag team title matches. A rolling Death Valley. Oh, man.
Rolled into the wrong corner.
Pat the Bruiser may have just knocked Matthew Taylor's lights out.
Man, that was a shot.
It's all going to be who can get to their corner first.
Taylor actually gripping his nose there. He might have broken his nose.
Oh,
Tag
here
to
we
the
go.
Brute, tag to Bruiser.
And Pat the Bruiser just running through everybody. Wow. And look at the big man go. That did not go the way Matthew Taylor thought it would.
Holy moly.
Oh, this could be bad. Into a TKO.
To win
Is
the
it
championship.
enough? Oh, man.
Matthew Taylor there to break it up, though.
It looked like Lord Thomas the Brute was trying to get his shoulder up, but I don't know if he would have gotten there in time.
Man, that was close. That was close. Great officiating tonight.
Absolutely. And Matthew Taylor is caught between a rock and a hard place. Oh, man.
Malfunction at the junction there.
Super kicks in dos. Big slam there. But, oh yeah, Matthew Taylor's not the legal man. Lord Thomas the Brute is the legal man. In all the chaos, guys, I think we all lost track of that one.
Warhorse maybe looking for the Haas toss.
Oh,
man,
it's a spear.
Double spear.
Holy moly.
All four men down.
These men are giving you everything they have because this is the most important match of their lives. For Warhorse, if they cannot get the job done tonight, they don't get to challenge again for the tag team titles as long as Matthew Taylor and Lord Thomas the Brute are champions. For Brute and Taylor, what a feather in the cap it would be for them to say that they beat arguably the greatest tag team in history of OCW twice.
All four men just slugging it out here.
It's how it started. It's been constant chaos since before the bell. Oh, nice enziguri in the corner here by Taylor. Taylor eats a boot from Crosshairs. Oh, that looked more of a forearm, but it took down. Oh my God, what a clothesline.
You ever see a brick wall hit another brick wall?
Yes, I just did.
Man,
Holy mother of God.
brick walls would break. That's more like steel on steel.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Crosshairs and Bruiser are pulling out all the stops. They know how important this is. Looked like an up kick by Taylor. Talk about a malfunction at the junction. Matthew Taylor is going to be singing a higher octave after that. Brute down to, well, looked like he was about to go to his knee. No, he's still on his feet. That doesn't spell anything good for Warhorse if they can't get the Brute off his feet. Oh my God, what is going on here?
Oh, no way.
Holy Lord!
The power of the Brute.
That was incredible. Oh my God, what is the Brute doing going to the top rope?
The tag team champions on the top rope.
Oh my God, synchronized frog splashes, double cover.
Holy.
Oh my God, it's
What
over.
a match. What a match. Now that's defining the odds, right? Holy moly. Did you see that?
Double frog splash.
That was
Here
amazing.
are your winners.
Wow.
And still OCW Tag Team Champions, Lord Thomas the Brute and Matthew Taylor.
But what does this mean for Warhorse? Because now they can no longer longer challenge for the OCW Tag Team Championship as long as Brute and Taylor are the champions?
That is the $100,000 question. I think we saw a different side of Warhorse tonight, though. Much more angry, much more aggressive. It just didn't work out for him. Can't fault the strategy. It looked like it was going to work for the longest time.
I'll tell you what, that was, wow, that was amazing.
What a
Ladies
battle.
and gentlemen, I've received a message from OCW management. Not only as long as Lord Thomas the Brute and Matthew Taylor remain champions can Warhorse challenge for the titles, they cannot team up in OCW.
Wait, what?
As long
Wait, what?
as Matthew Taylor and Lord Thomas the Brute are tag team champions.
You want to care to reiterate on this one?
I told you there was a lot of changes coming.
How did we reach this point?
I
The
guess
tag team of Warhorse is no more. Man, this is a heavy moment a bit for the OCW faithful. Who,
They were great tag team champions. It's time for them to move on, look at their different adventures, and I think there's a lot of good things coming their way. It's just a new chapter, right? Just a new chapter.
I don't disagree with you, but it seems a bit aggressive to just simply say they can't be a team anymore.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are the top of the top, best of the best. They're going to do just fine in the singles competition.
Man, the future looks a little bit murky, but there is no future for Warhorse. The future for Crosshairs Kelly and Pat the Bruiser, however, remains to be seen.